What's going on, everybody? It's Gary, the Bearded Woodworker. Today I'm going to attempt to make a cart for my welder out of wood. I'm going to simply use some 2x4s that I have here. I have a scrap piece of plywood that I'll be able to make the base for the welder and either a shelf or a drawer. I want to fit all this stuff in here, some gloves and other little accessories, my 1, 2, 3 blocks, place for my welding helmet, and I'm also going to use, this is an old handle from a broom or something. I'm going to use that as the handle on my cart. The only thing really that I've spent money on were these little casters that I had lying around. I got them in Harbor Freight, and these are the cheap guys that are like $1 something a piece. So let's get to it. Well, I think a beveled corner will look pretty nice. Not necessary, you could use a butt joint. I'm going to glue and nail the first one in place, and then I can use that as a guide to put the rest in. Before I get too far, I'm going to sand this down. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I wanted to give it an angle. So I chose a 20-degree angle just by cutting a piece of scrap, and it looked like it was pretty nice. I want this to be the front wheel, and I want the handle to go back here. So the welder will go, probably right about here somewhere. And I'm gonna attempt to cut 2 of those. So I cut 2, this really sharp angle, and I did it on my sliding compound miter saw. And I'm not gonna show you how I did it because I used it improperly, and I don't want the safety police to come after me. So anyways, we'll see if it works. That'll work. I'm going to glue it, and then I'm going to add a couple of brads to hold it in place. Then I'm going to pre-drill and sink some screws into it. So I cut a cross piece the same width as my shelf here, kind of stuck it together, and I like how that looks. So I'm going to pre-drill and screw some screws into them right now. Just a fall off scrap piece of plywood I'm going to use for a spacer. Put these rails on. and I'll glue, and I'll nail in place, and then a couple of screws. And now the shelf should be a good bracket. Keep everything together there. Although I do like this look, I don't think that that's gonna hold it on its own. But I want to put some screws in it anyways. So I've ripped down a piece of spare plywood. Probably looks like about 5/8 to about 4 inches. I got another shelf. I'm going to sand these real quick, and then I'm going to add these around the edges. So I cut this a little smaller to accommodate for the width of those. Let's sand. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa! Okay, stop. I'm not gonna do anything fancy like the other with the miter joints. I'm gonna use glue and butt joints. We're just gonna nail it. Another tight fit. I cut 2 handles with a 20-degree bevel on it, so the leg is going to come up. Now I'm going to drill 2 holes on the inside to accept the dowel. See that? I'm just gonna let this roam free, not gonna glue it or anything. So I'm going to prime this, and I believe I still have some black left over. I think I'm going to paint it black to go with the welder. I painted my cart off camera. I didn't think you guys needed to see me do that. But when I went to go put on these small little casters, I was finding that I didn't realize, I thought they were the same width as like a piece of 2x4. So it's dark, but you can see I added a piece of 2x2 on all 4 legs. So when I put the caster down, I will go this way. I'll straddle both the 2x4 and the 2x2. And I'm going to put it far forward and as far back on these as I can to give it a little more stability. Well, here's the finished cart. You didn't see me paint it black, but that's okay. What I did do was leave the handle a natural color, and I put some tung oil on it because I just thought that looked pretty neat. The design, on the other hand, though, is kind of back end heavy, and I feel like it could be easy to pop a wheelie if I'm not paying much attention to it, but it's not gonna knock over side by side or forward. So maybe I could put a counterweight in the front, or I can just extend this on the back an extra 6 inches or something to give it more stability this way. But as far as it is right now, I'm going to keep it as it is. I think it's going to function just perfectly for me. The bottom shelf is perfect for my welding helmet. The deep shelf here in the middle is perfect for my gloves, my 1, 2, 3 blocks, my corner magnets. And then this is a great height for me to wheel over to my workbench, plug it in, turn everything on, fix what I want, take it out of the eyelet, which is an awesome idea. I like that. And then sit here and I can weld whatever I need to do, put it back in, and then when I'm done, I can take it and I can wheel it off to wherever it needs to live. The main goal was to get the welder off of the floor. It's been down there for months and I keep having to move it, or I'm stepping over it, whatever. So now it has a place to live and I can roll it, say, I don't know, right there, and it can stay there until I need to move it, and now it'll be easy to move because it's on wheels. Anyways, I hope maybe you guys found some inspiration to make your own cart. I just saved $40. I literally went to Harbor Freight the other day and I saw this cart there. It was made out of metal and it was $40. I made this cart out of scrap lumber, 2x4s and some plywood that I had lying around. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to get notifications and watch more of my videos, hit that subscribe button along with that bell. You guys know the drill. Everyone says that at the end of the videos. I'm Gary, the Bearded Woodworker. I really do appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, I'll see you later.